Hi, my name's Barbie, and I'd like to welcome you to our Raising Readers program. Today we're going to talk about early literacy and the importance of play. Research shows that play is extremely important for brain development. It helps your child work out narrative structure to understand how stories are told and to be able to tell their own stories. One way your child learns to tell stories is through imaginative play. At the same time, learning to build their vocabulary. The words that you use as you're talking to them help them to learn more words. So I have a little friend here today, and she's going to help me show you some ideas of imaginative play. Child-safe bowls that you have at home, plastic spoons, anything like that. We can pretend to make something. So even a very young child, I can start asking her, what did you want to make today? And if she's too young to answer with her own words, I can give her ideas. Did you want to make applesauce? Did you want to stir blueberries? And see how she reacts and use her reactions to build on. I can help her if she hasn't learned yet how to stir, and I tell her, we're stirring. And that helps her learn those words. For an older child, the older child may have the words to be able to respond to you in a different way. I can talk to the older child, ask, get ideas, maybe talk about some favorite foods. Do you want to make peaches? Do you want to make beans and rice? And talk about stirring, talk about putting something in the oven, whatever works. I can have the child serve things, so we can put things in a dish. She can pick that up and feed herself. She can feed me. Anything that works with those toys. This is also a great place to practice polite conversation with your child. When she feeds me, I can say thank you, or I can say, may I please have some? It's also a great thing to do with your child when you're trying to cook. Have your child sitting near you and you can talk about what you're cooking and ask the baby, what are you cooking today? Also, as you are involving your child in imaginative play, you want to encourage that child to create his or her own story. So I would ask the child open-ended questions, things that encourage them to think about other things they want to do, other things they want to play or imagine. This helps them work out their storytelling skills, helps them understand how a narrative works, and encourages their vocabulary building. You can also encourage the child's narrative skills through art. So having your child draw something and then have that child talk about the item they're drawing. Even a very young child, if your child can hold a crayon, can make marks on a paper, you can already start to discuss what's on that paper with the child. Ask them, what did you draw today? And ask them to, even if you don't understand what they're saying, be excited. Say, I really like that, or nod and say, I see, when they tell you what they've drawn. Ask your child to tell you details about what they have drawn or what they're playing. Ask them for more information. Oh, you drew a picture of your sister and brother. What are they doing in the picture? Ask questions that will inspire them to give you more detail, because then they are using their language and they're using their narrative skills to increase their ability to tell their own story. When your children tell you what they have drawn, think about writing that down, putting that with that artwork so that you'll have a keepsake for later on. Great to look at years later when there's no way you would ever recreate what was on that page. But the child's words are there because you've put that memory down. You could also write down in a journal what you were playing today, the ideas that that the child came up with for imaginative play. That would be a great keepsake for you. For more ideas, find early literacy resources on our website.